Good evening, everyone. I exist. I, in fact, did not die in the horrible online wars that apparently have been going on recently. Like, what the fuck is up with all the drama that I missed out on? It's turning in about 10 minutes.
You're not talking to me, right?
No, I'm typing.
Good.
But yeah, I can't believe all the drama we missed out on. That we fucking kind of caught up on today. Like the fact that, apparently Jaden Animation's gotten some drama. And it's stupid. It's stupid drama. Absolutely dumb. Clearly a joke, and all the fucking Christians went, oh, how dare she make fun of my religion?
So
like the
funny.
Fucking snowflakes they are. Oh my god, I saw a really funny joke recently. Do you want to hear what it is, Lena?
Yeah.
What's that controversial beer that like all the conservatives are throwing away because it supported trans lives?
Oh god, is it Bud Light or Miller?
It's Bud, I think.
Bud.
Yeah, Bud Light is apparently the greatest de-icer known to man, because with one can it melted 1,000 snowflakes. Oh my god, Lena.
What?
Are you ready for the story?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to wait until more people hop in?
Let's do that.
Okay. What other story do I have to tell today? Trying to think if there was anything else interesting today. We were so fucking busy all day, I swear to God.
Just ate an entire 8-ounce bag of nerd gummy clusters in less than 5 minutes and is trying not to throw up about it. Yeah, that's you.
That is me. Dude, it was so funny that I saw your message about being nauseous and I was like, dude, I feel you, but I can't explain why yet.
Well, it could be my meds, it could be what we ate. Oh, I found my pen. I don't know.
Well, yeah, yours was probably your meds. Me was from a story that I'm going to share once more people are in. But like literally for like 2 hours, I felt sick to my stomach. And it's the most funny, disgusting story I've ever had to tell from a job I've had. And that's the worst part, because it's not the only story involving what I'm talking about at a job I've had. Every single job I've had has had one of these stories. That fucking all revolves around one singular item that I will not tell you what it is.
You're really hyping this up. This better be a good fucking story.
It's pretty funny. I don't know if it's that amazing. I just find it really funny that all of my jobs have a story that revolve around this now. Why are you so itchy, Pippi?
She's old.
She's giving herself a deep clean right now. She's onto the
needs a
back
deep clean.
legs. We should get her a bath this weekend.
Yes, you should give her a bath.
I said get, as in from a place.
Yes, but you said we. Just kidding. I can help you. I mean, if you're gonna actually get her groomed, you will need to make an appointment, and I can guarantee you it's probably not gonna be this weekend. But I can look for you right now.
That would be nice. I keep forgetting
I
to
thought
call
I
the
had the
place
answer, but I
to
didn't.
clean my cat's teeth to see how much they cost.
Is there a specific place?
I'm looking at because I know it's a cheaper place, yes.
I think groomers can do that too.
Can they?
Yeah?
She'd need like a teeth deep clean.
Oh, that's a little different.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because if I don't get on that, like, soon we may be looking at removing teeth, and I'm not going to do that to my cat.
I don't know if he's a mix. Just know he's a domestic short.
Wouldn't surprise me if he's a mix.
Would you say he's a black-brown or brown-black?
I would say...
You're like, you're
yeah.
probably not 7 pounds anymore, but I don't know. You feel the same. No, you feel a little heavy. Let's just say 7.
Yeah, he's brown
Your
black,
birthday
definitely brown black.
When is your birthday? Don't tell me. Don't.
Is it May 2nd? Or May 22nd? I know it's on his paperwork.
That's fine. He doesn't need the exact birthday right now. It's just May.
I mean,
2010.
it's literally around the corner, so he might. Because if it's May 2nd, we're talking Tuesday.
I swear it's like the 5th.
I could be wrong. I just remember there being
When
a 2.
did you get your pet? I got him in March
Yes.
of this year. Is your pet adopted? Yes. Yes, he is neutered. His balls have been chopped off.
Surely, truly.
Confirm and continue.
Truly, surely. His nuts are
Does
gone.
anyone else? So the one that Ivory normally goes to does not have cat groomers,
Aw.
which is fine. Vivian Road. These are getting too far. Okay, let's just look somewhere else.
It's still so funny to see Sonic, Shadow, and Silver swap colors.
Yes.
I feel like they kind of messed up Silver's colors on Sonic, though, because Sonic just painted himself white, and Silver is not fucking white-furred. He's fucking silver-furred. Or gray. I will accept gray. God damn it. Fuck this phone.
Yeah.
Nothing ever fits as a wallpaper.
You're fine. I'm also gonna switch to my tablet. Give me a second.
It's not that big a deal. It just always annoys me. Every time. Pippi, don't growl. He's fucking laying down. You're fine. Oi. You're fine. Come here. Let me pet you. You're fine. Hey. You're fine. It's just me. It's just me. Fine. Yeah, see? You're fine, Pippi. Don't be a bitch.
Fine, you little bitch.
She is a bitch. There is no denying. I don't know. Doesn't look like anyone's really showing up so far. Maybe I'll just tell the story and then we can actually start stream. Oh, hey, little Gardney. You're right in time for me to tell a horrible, funny, disgusting story from work today. So, bless you.
Okay, now you can go on.
I work in a pharmacy.
God, I'm so sorry. That's the end of the story right there.
So, a lot of old people come through to pick up their medications. Old couple comes up, gets their stuff, starts to leave, sees a man who is also walking up to the counter, talk for a little bit. For some reason, it's kind of awkward. He's like trying to end the conversation very quickly. And then he walks up to me and he goes, "Do you have any tissues?" And I'm like, "We have paper towels. I can give you some." And he goes, "That works. Paper towels will work." And I hand those to him and he's like, "Thank you." And he just walks away. I'm like, okay, maybe you need to blow his nose or something. As he's like almost out the door, Aaron sees him do something. I'm not going to say what yet, but it's all very comedic and everything. Moving on. I'm helping another patient. And blah, 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 blah. We're talking. I look down at the ground and suddenly I see something. There.
No.
On the floor.
No.
Apparently that old gentleman.
No.
Had shit himself. And some of it had fallen down his pant leg onto the floor directly in front of the pharmacy. Don't you fucking chase her, Hannibal. So, yeah. And what Aaron saw him doing on the way out the door was reach into his pants with the paper towels and start to wipe himself. Yeah. So, luckily, it did not smear into the carpet or anything like that. And it wasn't like a full turd, but it was a solid, like, small dog-sized chunk. Hannibal, come on, leave her alone. It is practically a war crime, you're correct. Yeah, so our pharmacist had to put on some gloves, get some paper towel, and grab a plastic bag and go out there and pick it up like she was picking up something a dog left behind. Uh-huh. And then toss it out.
I'm actually not that grossed out by it, but it's still really fucked.
It disgusted me so much. I thought I was gonna vomit for a little bit. And then I was nauseous literally until lunch.
I would have laughed. There's a cat breed named Cheeto.
We laughed.
Awesome.
We laughed. I didn't mean to laugh. I only laughed because Aaron was losing it when Tina like talked about it and was like picking it up. So the thing is, at no point did he like actually remove his pants. It's just a little piece of poo fell down his pant leg. And when he went to wipe himself with the paper towel, never removed his pants. He just reached in the back of his pants to do so. So technically, no indecent exposure. It's still disgusting. But yeah. And I now have a story from every single one of my jobs, except for the gas station one, that revolves around human feces. Hannibal, leave her alone, buddy. Leave the room. She's gonna keep growling all fucking night if you don't back off. But yeah. I have plenty of stories from my high school job at Arby's about human feces. And they may, in fact, post leaving the company, get one of my managers in a lot of trouble. Dear Lord, he was such a fucking weirdo and such a fucking dickwad. But completely hilarious, I swear. He also got called a racial slur in drive-thru once, but, like, he's Middle Eastern, and they called him a Hispanic racial slur. So they couldn't even be racist in the right way. Which proves how intelligent racists are, so. Okay, Hannibal, I'm kicking you out of the room. Get out! He was actively provoking her.
Aw, he is my kid.
But yeah.
Is she hiding in the hidey hole?
Yeah, she's in her little tree that I keep things on top of.
It's not a tree.
Not tree. I meant...
Just
I don't know.
Cubby, I guess.
Cubby, yeah. But yeah.
Well, it's her fault for cornering herself.
No.
Just kidding. Hannibal a dick.
You can be on the bed.
Okay, I'll just go get him. Might run once he hears me.
I don't care if he lays on the bed. Oh, he's got the zoomies. Oh my god. Don't go that way.
That's not what he does, dumbass. That's your dumbass. Because he didn't go my way. Yeah!
It is my cat's fault for cornering herself, yes. But yeah, at Arby's, I have two very fun stories that I can get into as we actually start stream.
You can have zoomies, but if I hear you mess with Pippi one more time, time out.
I forgot we were in the office.
I'm not even looking at stream. Yes, he's in the box. Hold on. I have to take a picture. No, you asshat! He's like, picture! No! Fucking ran out.
That's how cats are.
You don't mind pictures as long as you're not aware that I'm taking them.
But, yeah, one of my Arby's stories, I mean, both of them are him being an ass, this manager being an ass, and, using actual human feces to fuck with other managers, which is the most disgusting part.
It takes one to know one, you know?
I know.
Shithead and all.
I know, right? So, the first story, which is not as bad as the second one, this manager didn't like our normal, at the time, morning manager. Hated the dude. To be fair, most people weren't really a fan of him. He was kind of like, he didn't really have a backbone, and he was still in training, but didn't seem like he was really learning anything to be a good manager. This doesn't justify what happened. So, that manager,
Exploded.
let me tell you how I experienced it. So, I go into the bathroom to pee.
Yeah.
I do my business. I flush. I notice the toilet isn't really flushing right. All the water
Glad
keeps...
you had to tell us that you were peeing.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I noticed the toilet isn't flushing right. Like, all the water keeps draining from the tank, even though I'm not pressing on the thing. So I'm like, huh, maybe the chain broke again and got underneath the thing, the stopper, so it's letting all the water out again, because that happened a lot with that toilet at work. So I open up the back, and there is a fucking log of shit in the tank, holding the flapper open. And I walk back to the... Of course, I wash my hands, do all that stuff, and then I go back and I'm like, there's a piece of shit in the back of the tank. And the shitty manager goes, huh, let me go look, and looks at it and comes back and goes, I'm not cleaning that. I'm leaving that for what's-his-face victim manager. About 2 days later, shitty manager admitted that he was the one who did it. Apparently, he opened up the back of the tank and shit in the back of the toilet. In another incident, one that almost got two of my coworkers fired,
Is that my boy making those sounds?
yes, he's back in the room. It's fine. He's on the bed. He's not messing with Pippi. He does have some zoomies, though.
That's not him. Never mind.
Oh.
What's outside?
Oh, never mind.
The loud banging sounds?
I didn't hear those.
Exactly. So they're not him.
But yeah. Different story that almost got two of my coworkers fired. This one, it is relevant to mention that I was pooping.
Great.
Ran out of toilet paper. Texted my manager that I need some. As
Oh my
a
God,
joke.
really?
Yes. As a joke, shitty manager and 2 of my coworkers opened the door and pelt me with sauce packets. Pretty funny. It was funny.
You showed a moment of weakness. You fucking deserve it.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, that's so funny. That's what you get.
I thought it was funny. And then my coworkers came back and did it again, but not the manager. And then they came back and did it again. And then they came back and did it again. And then they came back and did it again and started filming me to put online.
Yeah. And you let this happen?
I was kind of sitting, and they didn't even like hand me the toilet paper. They just threw it into the bathroom on the opposite side of the room from me.
Yeah.
So, you know, what the fuck, Hannibal? I didn't exactly want to expose myself to my coworkers.
Why would you just pull your pants up?
Because I hadn't wiped.
You wear boxers. It's not gonna... You'll be fine.
Anyways, they got reprimanded. Shitty manager
You
was...
get treated like shit!
Shitty manager actually told them off. Hey, Yuki, what's up? Hilariously enough. You want to hear the worst part? Those
What?
2 coworkers went out and sauced my car as well.
Oh, that's actually shit.
And it led to one of my
Younger than
windows
you?
getting broken.
The younger than you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that slides.
Uh,
You're just so easy to bully.
story's not over
That
yet.
sucks.
They had to go and get me spare clothes that I could wear.
Oh yeah, this story.
I washed them and returned them the next day. But while they were out doing that and I was just waiting in the bathroom for the spare clothes, I noticed that someone shit on the floor behind the trash can. And I told the manager, and he made them clean it up.
That's awesome.
And I got to leave early that night. All I did was clean the meat slicer, and then I left. And he was like, "Yeah, that's fine, dude. You're good. Just go home for the night." But
You're
not
good. Just go home.
exactly. He was like, "Dude, that shouldn't have happened to you. I'm sorry that joke went too far. Go home." But before I left, they couldn't do it. They kept gagging and stuff. He took the piece of shit, and he picked it up, and he went outside with it, and he smashed it on one of the doors.
What doors?
The doors that lead to the entrance to the Arby's restaurant? Yeah.
Why?
Namely, I don't know. I don't know why he did this. Namely, it was the one that all the employees pretty much used to get into the restaurant. I don't know why he did this. Everyone thought it was funny, luckily. Nobody was very upset about it. They were like, that was disgusting of you to do, but it was actually pretty funny. Which is absurd. Because different manager, not victim manager from last story, different manager who everybody actually liked, came in the next morning, sees it on the door, thought it was cookie dough or he was like, "Ew, is that shit?" And then he's like, "Oh no, that's probably cookie dough." And then he gets closer and he's like, "That's shit."
No.
Luckily, didn't touch it or anything, and he had to clean it off and all that. He was upset, but he was also like, it was funny. Because when I told him who did it, he was like, that's horrible. It was kind of funny. I don't know how that manager got away with so much. He wound up dating our general manager, too. And he had to leave to a different store. Jeez. And then when we were moving, I saw that same shitty manager. When I went to pick up our fucking moving truck.
Yeah.
I mentioned this. I was like, I saw my Arby's manager in the fucking U-Haul building. And you were like, oh, okay. And I was like, it's the one that I have all those stories about human feces. And you were like, oh my God. Life is weird. I just spent the first
Yes,
like
you
30
have a
minutes
strange
of my
connection
stream.
to shit.
I know.
Yeah, you just spent the last 25-ish minutes of your stream just
Talking about poop.
shit.
Yep. Did you tire yourself out
Anyway.
running around, Hannibal?
I tired myself up from listening to you. I'm ready to go to bed.
That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
I don't want to do this case anymore.
I just want
Anyways.
it to end.
I just wanted to end. Anyways.
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. Yeah.
God, wait. Whoa, let me fix that. There we go. My screen is being very laggy. On that day 2 years ago.
On that day, 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This entirely off Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I want to see that so badly.
Chief Gant drunk.
Yes, because he's loud and he claps on people's shoulders. So those guys are so loud. Oh, I'd love to see it.
Always be alert.
Oh my God! You know what it'd be like? You know what it'd be like?
What? What would it be like? Tell me, Lena.
That scene from White Chicks.
Oh, yeah!
Where is he? He's on the dance floor. You know that I forget the character's name.
Every time I think of that sound, all I can think about is the My Hero Academia
Yeah, I was thinking that one.
animation that someone did where it's Ida on the dance floor with the glow sticks.
Yes.
He looks like he's having an existential crisis. I want you to know this.
Animal?
Yeah, he's laid flat on his side, staring off into space with wide fucking eyes, and he's like, "You good, little boy?"
It's okay. He's thinking he's thinking a little too hard, so therefore he has to shut down the rest of his body.
He looks so depressed.
Mom isn't here.
It looks like he's about to walk into your room and be like, "Mom, I looked up how to tie a noose." You good, Hannibal? It's not worth it, buddy.
Dude, he's a teenager. He's already going all the hormones.
Oh no, buddy. Pet him? I can't reach him. Plus, he doesn't really let me pet him that much. Do you want
He likes
some
cuddles.
pets? He does like cuddles. I see. He does like cuddles.
So ever since Lana left, no one's ever touched that desk? No one ever touches the desk. I read it wrong. Fuck.
That desk must be so lonely.
Gonna be the desk's friend. Okay.
I'm gonna befriend that desk.
Okay. So,
Whoa.
let's move on.
Yeah, moving on. Sorry, I was thinking of inappropriate jokes from.
I couldn't remember her name, so I couldn't. I forgot her name for a second.
Emma?
Yes, I wanted to call her Maya because there's a Freudian slip of how much I don't.
Yuki wants your
Excuse me.
attention, Lena.
Oh goodness, I have to go to Twitch now. Oh gosh, the game I was playing. Let's not talk about the game I'm playing.
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have
Cleaning
passed
lady?
since that incident.
What's up?
There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Okay, possibly be any clues. Go get your damn cat. Okay. If I go get him, he's just gonna walk his ass right back.
He
I'm not
is,
closing my
yeah.
door, because, well, I don't want to deal with him very extreme. That's why I sick him on the beat. Honestly, he's pretty chill in your room after he's done with zoomies.
He is. Oh,
He
you know what?
Forgets.
Whoa, there's yelling outside.
I'm glad you heard that too.
No, I wanna use the finger dust powder, please.
Oh, she said Michael. I know who it is.
Oh my god, it's our neighbors. Oh my god, the tea is spilling right now as we speak, live on stream.
Fine. Nothing's happening. They're just walking up the stairs.
Okay.
I like how we
Damn it.
both shifted and put our headphones up.
You don't understand. Oh. Oh my god, the tea's dropping. She's listening in to the tea live as we speak as our neighbors go into their apartment.
I think the kid tripped over itself.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Our Lena has described this best. Our neighbors try to act like they're not a dysfunctional, like probably abusive to each other couple up until they get into their apartment, and then it's a full-on fucking they're gonna murder each other match.
It's so funny because like once they know someone's watching them, it's like they 100% mask, and it's really creepy.
Uh-huh.
Like it's not like a typical mask where you're like, you know, like business versus casual. Like you can see it in both of them. The moment someone like lays their eyes on them, they snap into like this fake mode of them. It's so weird.
It's like the most weird, disgusting, codependent relationship I've ever seen. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them
Seriously,
out when
if I
she
could have,
transferred
like, a
over.
if I had a glass window into their apartment, I would 100%.
Just like keep an
Watch the
Eagle
shit
Nest
unfold.
live feed.
But it's their dysfunctional ass family.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways.
Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf.
You know?
That's when Lonnie and I went to that theme park.
I think it was called, Shifting Rivers or something like that. It was a very fun water park. I watched another kid drown in the wave pool.
Shifting rivers?
I don't know, it was the first thing that came to mind.
Okay, I didn't know if you were trying to reference something.
No. Emma, you didn't try to save the kid? I was like 5. What am I gonna do? Drown with him?
Yeah, let me just go.
And he was all like,
You want that, huh?
and nobody helped him. I got to watch the police drain out the pool to find the body.
And guess what? There was nobody.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He accidentally got drained into the sewers.
Yeah, it was like a Willy Wonka situation.
He clogged up the toilets for the next half mile outside the park.
Can't think about it.
Here at Beat Incorporated, we find child murder funny.
Well, remember like way back when? It was like middle school, maybe like a grade under,
Mhm.
like 6th, 7th grade, where dead baby jokes were like the funniest thing in the world.
Oh yeah.
God, there were websites dedicated to that shit.
Wouldn't
I
it-
remember looking that shit up.
Wasn't it like, what's funnier than a dead baby? A pile of dead babies. What's funnier than a pile of dead babies? A dumpster full of dead babies.
Yeah, I was one of those kind of things.
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. It was the era of Shakun humor. And
Pretty
that
much.
was funny as hell.
Yeah. She's reminiscing about the drowned kid.
The dead babies! Poor Emma.
Lana and I's apartment didn't have plumbing for 2 weeks while they tried to locate his body. Nothing else to say about it? Okay. Moving on.
Debbie smiles.
And the other guy smells like,
And then Lana's an empty husk.
yeah, Lana smells like.
This was taken on that day 2 years ago.
The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
Wow.
Thanks for bringing it up, asshole.
Thanks.
After receiving his reward trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? Wow. I think I haven't examined the window. Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. What?
What? Gumshoe.
Gumshoe. I want to be an
I'm just
action star.
I think it'd be really funny if he just said, "Look at that big window," and it just cuts back to the game.
Wow, look at that big window. And then you get to investigate more. This is the 15th floor? I know, I was just saying. Saying what? Ever since making detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Note to self. That's not the voice. That's a little too much.
Note to self, I need to stop pitching up my voice when I talk to myself.
Note to self. Stop talking through your nose all the time.
Emma, you
Note
good?
to self.
Yes, I'm fine.
Captain Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
Yes, I'm fine. Sorry, Phoenix.
Whoa, what happened to your voice?
Oh, holy! That's not my Emma. This Emma isn't right.
The power of Christ compels you!
This Emma's not correct.
This Emma is not correct.
She's flawed.
So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window. When he gets fired.
I love it.
Don't say that.
So long as he doesn't
Don't
go
say that.
crashing through that window when he gets fired.
Don't say that.
Note to self. Report Gumshoe for wellness check. I'm glad you like that. The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department. You bought a Hellfire Club shirt and your grandmother forced you to return it? Damn.
So much, dude. I'm so sorry.
That reminds me of when I got Shadow the Hedgehog for my birthday, and about an hour later my dad returned it. That was
I can't relate. I grew up on horror movies.
That was a fun birthday. Shadow the Hedgehog said fuck once, and my dad was like, nope, no more of this game. Yep, of course it was the language. Where is that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? I didn't even make it that far. I kept getting stuck in the first level. Because I was bad at video games, and Shadow the Hedgehog just moved too fast for my fucking tiny little brain to handle. So I kept falling into death pits, and apparently, at some point, when he fell into the death pit, he went, fuck! And my dad was like, oh my god, I didn't even notice, mind you. Fucking want my copy of Shadow the Hedgehog back. Shit's probably expensive now.
My goodness.
There's so many things I will never forgive my dad for. I didn't know Shadow the Hedgehog would be one of them until I grew up and realized that game is super expensive now. I know it's a terrible game. I still want it back. Yeah, it's over $100. God damn it. And it's only on Xbox and GameCube. Well, I own a GameCube. I can do that. That's still over fucking $100. Someday I'm going to text my dad and be like, I still can't believe you returned my Shadow the Hedgehog game. You want Twilight Princess HD? Yeah, dude, that's hard to fucking find. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is on the 15th of an entirely different building. When a detective screws up, the chief calls him to his office and makes him listen to the organ for hours.
Hey Lena, what's your favorite part of Beat's stream? My favorite part is when he spent 15 minutes talking about how emotionally attached he is to a non-existent Shadow the Hedgehog game copy.
I would love to get
What's
Wind
your
Waker
favorite part,
HD.
Beat? My favorite part is when Beat talked about the shit for almost half an hour.
I'm gonna highlight that story.
Good. You should highlight my highlight.
Highlight
Bitch.
your highlight.
Yeah, I just highlighted those 2 things. You're welcome. I just did your job for you.
Oh my god. You're amazing. Hannibal, don't go down there. Okay, he
Of course,
just
my
wants to
little boy
look out the
undermines my
window.
achievements.
Dude, Wind Waker
Probably because
HD looks so
You're always
good.
outside too. He's just as curious as I am. It's like, I want to look outside the window, but, and like Hannibal, my face is 100% visible because my windows, the blinds are up.
He stands on top of my box of games and then he like looks out the window by putting his front legs on the windowsill.
I know, isn't it cute? He looks like a little boy doing it. He's like, oh, oh. Instead of climbing up into the window like Pippi does, he just looks over like, so cute.
I cannot express to you all how much money I spent to get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the fucking GameCube when I was in high school. I also bought Pikmin 2 for like $50.
This is why I don't buy physical shit. Mostly because I'll break it, or I don't take care of it. But also because of that.
Yeah. Oh, Lena, did I tell you I found my copy of Monkey Ball 2?
I'm so glad.
I felt really stupid. It was in my fucking Twilight Princess game case.
Aww.
And I was like, I lost it. It's gone forever. It was right fucking there.
It's okay.
I could use some
That's what
music to
everyone to
soothe
know.
my soul.
I want everyone to know that when we were moving, I think I said this before, Beats, all the Beats stuff was like the majority of the moving truck. Granted, you had furniture, but I'm not counting that. Minus the actual big items of furniture, the amount of shit Beat brought with them versus me. All my shit fit in my car. Beat has a moving truck. Was any of my shit in your in the moving truck?
I don't know if it was.
No. Your shit almost filled up an entire moving truck. Not a huge one, of course. Like a normal size one. A little smaller than
Yeah.
like the average one you'd see on the street.
We got one of
Like
the
a
smaller
normal-
ones.
Like a normal ass U-Haul. Just one of those. My shit in my fucking car!
I'm sorry. To be
I
fair,
just want everyone to know how not attached to items I am versus
Yeah.
me.
it's very much. I'm like slightly abnormal. You're very abnormal that all your stuff could fit in your car.
Why is that abnormal?
Because most people have enough to where they would need like more than a single car to fit everything they would bring with them when they move.
That's because everyone else has money for furniture. My ass doesn't mind sleeping on the floor.
I'm not even talking just furniture though.
Yeah. I don't see your point. Literally, the only things I pretty much even when going to college, I didn't bring that much shit. It was mostly clothes.
I brought
And my
like
TV.
a single console and a TV.
You could have done that here. But I'm just kidding. I know you did. It's a good thing you did that.
I didn't trust my parents to not sell whatever they could get their hands
Sell
on.
it all, yeah. Are you kidding me? Just put it in that basement. They would have never gotten rid of it.
Yeah. Well, they already said pretty much anything left in my room that I did not bring here was going to be like donated or sold.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
So like anything that's down in the basement, they haven't touched. But I also abandoned so much stuff that I didn't want anymore that they could have donated or sold, and they would have if they realized it was down there.
Yeah. Abandoned. That's such a big word. Abandoned.
There was a bunch of books I didn't want anymore, mostly.
So you left them behind.
Yep.
What's so bad about that?
What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul.
Posters, collectibles, PC, TV, video games, and lightsaber. Yeah, pretty much. That's like a pretty normal thing.
Yeah, but that wouldn't fill a moving truck.
It wouldn't fill a moving truck. You're right. But again, I had furniture as well.
Dude, you just said even without furniture.
It wouldn't have almost filled the moving truck. It would have been half max, and I doubt even that.
Okay.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment. Literally.
Awesome.
But aren't the chief's ears affected?
No, I can tell you this right now as someone who sung under an organ player. They don't care.
He never
And
listens
also-
to anyone anyway.
It is their fucking life. People who play the organ are like... I can't even think of an example. Or like... People who play the organ. They're a whole nother breed of people. They really are.
They really are. That's beside the point. Where's all the pedals on this organ?
Huh?
There's no pedals.
This mark looks like some kind of flower. I lost the voice, it's fine.
Word is, it's designed after the insignia on the prosecutor's badge.
That's a big word for gumshoe, gumworth. Whoopsies.
Auto. Oh, auto pedals, or I don't know, man. I mean, I get it. They just didn't want to draw all that stuff. Prosecutor's badge. Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar. What? They have badges too? The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system.
Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful.
But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge. That's because he's a sharp dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go too well with his outfit.
Oh my goodness, that is such a cute idea to think about. He's like, this wouldn't fit the outfit. Humph. He puts it away.
Just tucks it in
Oh,
his,
bro.
like, breast pocket.
Oh yeah, I read something about that. I don't know what I read. I can't tell you what it was. But it's like this cute headcanon that he has it in his pocket all the time.
I wonder if we do see it on other prosecutors throughout the games.
I don't know. It'll be a fun detail to remember to look at.
Yeah.
So, sharp dressers don't need to wear badges?
I guess everyone just kind of lets it slide. I don't see how that's supposed to signify severe punishment.
I don't
Wow.
know. Probably because he doesn't need to prove himself like some people we know. Phoenix.
Look at my badge! Look at my badge! Look at my badge!
Right.
Objection, my badge! What the fuck?
Like, maybe they're still moving shit.
I thought it was coming from inside the apartment. Like your cat was doing something.
Oh, well, JK.
I could be wrong. This isn't the real deal. This is a real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons? Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. That's it. I'm committing tax fraud. The IRS will never find me.
That's
God,
it. I'm a communist now.
That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
You don't have any taxes to pay.
Oh yeah,
Shh.
she's a minor.
Be careful what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
The armor as we speak.
And he's like, "Oh, you got me."
The helmet flips open without
Yeah.
anyone touching it. Oh, you got me.
It's all mechanized. I'm
Know what you say
Iron
about the paying
Man.
taxes? I am Iron Man.
I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Oh, sorry.
That was Emma line.
It sounded like a Phoenix line.
You guys are so loud. I don't know what I'm saying. We're loud. But they're outside. That's different.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
I love your stupid face come true. You're bringing me so much joy.
He's trying to tune into the radio signals using his eyes. Man, I haven't read Demon Slayer in so long. Oh yeah! The fear.
And then
I broke my sword again. I'll murder you! Oh my god, I forgot he wrote him a letter that was like, next time I see you, you're as good as dead. Forgot about that part. Would you like to say the line, Lena? I didn't mean to say it.
I already did.
Fuck!
Like 5 minutes ago.
Cut out. You guys don't know how scary that cat can be. Have I inspected everything? The phone!
Wow! Look at the size of Chief Gan's desk.
We found this inside the drawer. A list of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of that list.
What would this list be doing here? We'd better look a little more into this list. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
It's
Oh
blue.
my god! I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. Oh!
There we go.
Oh!
It's the scene of a murder!
Ah! Look away! Look away! Ah! No. Turn it over.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's too late. I'm not doing this joke again. Just no. Go back. It's too late.
I'm sorry! I'm kind of dumb! Can I ask you something? Sure.
No.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think? Nah, you wouldn't be. No. There's no way. Never mind, don't worry about it. Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy! Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal! You don't just let go at that. Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief
Whoa.
Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him?
So big. Big boy.
He must like swimming. He keeps asking me about it. I wonder if he swims professionally. Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet.
Or my innermost desires.
I could ravage him.
Stop. You always go from fucking. Ugh. Let's slowly build up a joke. No, just say the punchline immediately.
Sorry. There you go, ignoring me again.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to die. I didn't prepare well enough for this fight.
I'm going to die. Ugh.
Okay.
That's what the chief was reading before, isn't it? You know, when we first came in here,
Yeah, it looks like the right side of the form's been torn off.
so Mr. Edgeworth's list really was only half of the whole thing.
Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at the back of that form, pal. The back? Oh my god! Okay, Gumshoe. What else can I show Gumshoe? I feel like I need to go somewhere else, but I don't know where to go right now. Edgeworth, are you
Wait
there?
I'm gonna die.
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
But you're so cute.
I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
I died! I'm okay.
You good, Lena?
I'm not upset. In fact, I'm 100% now gonna focus on this fucking stream. I'm not gonna think about my game. I don't want to think about it.
I didn't say anything.
Don't even mention it. Don't say anything. Don't talk about it. Don't look at it. Don't breathe on me.
Don't say it, don't think about it, don't say it, don't think about it, don't say it, don't think about it.
Conceal, don't
Bye-bye,
feel. Conceal,
man.
don't feel. Conceal, don't feel.
I said it and thought about it! Did you ever see the
Anyways.
Bye-Bye Man?
The bye-bye man. I never.
It's bad. It's not
Is-
good.
Oh yeah, no, I never watched it actually. I've only ever seen like, jokes about it and some clips, but not.
My uncle and I had to sleep on the couch in a hotel after a float trip, and he rented it for us to watch while everybody else slept in rooms. And we watched it, and I was like, wow, that wasn't very good. And he was like, I don't know, I liked it.
It's like you're the uncle. You're paid to say that.
I like my uncle. He's also a
Exactly.
Karen, though.
Wow. Oh, Mr. Wright. I thought I was gonna hiccup.
Mr. Wright.
Right. But you're right. Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very stylish manner.
Whose side are you on, anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him.
It's a fucking confession from you.
I love you. Damn it. It didn't work.
The immediate just. I love his little angry face. So funny.
Oh, hey Lena, you were there. You were there when I was talking to my mom, and she was like, "Oh yeah, your aunt and uncle are getting divorced." And I was like, "Wait, again?"
Yeah.
Right?
Was that not at the brunch?
That was at the. You're right. My aunt and uncle have never gotten divorced.
Again? They never were.
Yeah, they never were. That tells you all you need to know about their relationship. Because my mom thought the same thing when she heard the news. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. I noticed you're not in it. Where were you at the time of this picture?
Sorry, I got focused on the guys outside being like, "Where's my order of pizza?" And I was like, "Oh, they gonna fight about it?"
They're gonna fucking punch each other? Kick a little? Maybe kiss?
So gross.
Prosecutor
I don't
Neil
want to think
Marshall.
about strangers. I don't want to think about. I don't even know if there are neighbors, like neighbors, or if these are just a bunch of moving guys. Either way, I don't like the idea.
Where's my pizza? Right here, bro.
Right here, bro. I hate you.
Guess the deck of the main antagonist of your 5Ds RP? Is it not the fucking... I can't remember what they're called, but they're like the... Based off those drawings down in like somewhere in Mexico or South America, where they look like constellations.
You mean like Aztec stuff?
So I only say that because that was the actual deck of the end of the show main antagonist of 5Ds. Is it... Okay, fine. If it's not that, is it Red Dragon Archfiend? Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Oh, the agent! Oh, okay. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Guess Lena's the real robot here.
Thank you. It was because I bumped the microphone and it just went all haywire.
Sorry, it did the connected beep 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 over your mic and your avatar moved.
That's awesome.
So your avatar opened its mouth for each beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
So it was like connected. Beep 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 beep.
That's so cute.
With the main boss monster being BLs of the Diabolic Dragon. No, guys, don't believe the robot voice. Lena's real. Lena actually is my friend. I'm not lonely.
Sorry. The what of the what?
BLs of the Diabolic Dragon.
Okay.
Have we done this dialogue before?
I don't think so. I don't know. Keep playing it.
Yeah, I think we did, because this is where we found out about the halberd, which is now in the part about this item.
Yep.
Is there something that bothers me? This trophy Mr. Marshall's holding a little different than yours. Ah, I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official proposed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and then we hear about it's based off of the unbreakable shield and the shield that could block anything and the spear that could pierce anything. And so they're both broken because they're a fallacy. I get it. I remember this. I didn't mean to investigate my badge.
Sure, Phoenix.
I need to look a little closer at my badge. Fuck yeah.
Top.
Look at me. I'm a defense attorney. I've noticed that they're both flowers.
Yeah.
I like how they have the added detail, the like details in the back.
It is nice. Dude, this extra case had so much extra stuff. Yeah, they contradict one another. Exactly. Okay, Edgeworth, did I miss something from you? I don't think I did. I don't know what I'm doing or where I need to go at this point. Hey, Lana, what you think of this missing evidence? Just talk to me,
Jack
bitch.
shit.
What if he said that? Just talk to
What?
me, bitch.
Wow. I think she'd make that face where she puts her hand up a little, and she's like, I feel like she'd be like impressed in a way, but also highly offended. Is there something you can present to him?
Probably. Is Phoenix the Libra Saint from Saint Seiya? I don't know. Because I don't know Saint Seiya. I feel a lot better now that this jar is complete. I can
Sorry,
finally put
I-
my figurines in it.
Oh. I hate
Gumshoe,
the internet.
Gumshoe, what does that mean?
What the fuck?
I don't want to tell you.
If you didn't get it, I ain't telling you. If you know, you know.
Gumshoe, that's disgusting.
What the fuck do you mean by that, Gumshoe?
No, I love Phoenix. Like, what the fuck does that mean? And it was like, Gumshoe, that's disgusting.
Gumshoe, why would you say that?
You understood what that meant? Emma, what does it mean?
I
I can't repeat it.
I understand enough that you should never say that again in real life. Never say it again!
Go watch Saint Seiya. Okay, I'll give it a chance.
Maybe I'll bring Hannibal tomorrow to my mother's.
Ooh.
She's off tomorrow. I'm really scared too, because I don't know if Hannibal's gonna. I don't know, because there's too many factors. There's the dog, and then there's my grandma.
Yeah.
And one of those is really hard to deal with. And it's not the dog.
It's really old. Just like your grandma.
Yes.
But it only raises another question. What was a piece of it doing in the chief's safe?
Oh, that's Saint Seiya. More importantly, why wasn't there any money in there? Isn't that what safes are
Okay.
for anyway? I have a feeling the outcome of tomorrow's trial just might hinge on this. Cool. Oh, I wonder if I can get that other half of the evidence list from Edgeworth.
Whoa, Jeffree Star looks older. He's starting to age.
We all age eventually.
I'm just on my Instagram and I didn't realize I was still following Jeffree Star, but I just saw like the most recent post and he is older.
Hey, Gumshoe, read this. Oh, okay, never mind. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, wow, Gumshoe, thanks. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
Say, this design's based on an old Chinese parable, right?
Did I say that right? Parable?
Yes, you did. Nice job. Yeah,
I
everyone
can
knows
fucking
that.
read.
There was this, dragon. Yeah, that's it, a dragon. He had a thing for shields, see? That's not exactly the version we heard.
Sorry. Just saw something. I just said it to you.
No, this one sounds more exciting. Yeah?
Anyway, it gets kind of gory after that. I'll spare you the details. It does? Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints? Oh, thank God, I figured out how to do this.
It's a great idea, Detective. I can finally use it.
All right, go to town. Sheesh. Sheesh.
No.
We've been watching the Proud Family, the new Proud Family show. It's actually pretty enjoyable.
It is. Just don't watch the first episode.
Yeah,
I mean, you kind of need to
there's a
get the new characters, but like, oh god.
there's a very out of character moment from Penny.
You really are so bothered with that.
That one scene, that one scene bothered me. I don't know why. It's kind of cringe otherwise, but the rest of the show is pretty good. It's just episode 1. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor?
No.
He's like, I have to play it off so they don't know I was serious.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for fingerprints. Fingerprints.
Oh no,
Fingerprints.
my fingerprints disappeared. How's my computer gonna run now?
Anyways.
Sprinkle the powder on the cloth.
That fucking noise.
Stop laughing! Focus. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away using your mic on your DS.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with.
Jeez, okay, I'll blow, fuck.
Sorry, I sneezed.
Sorry.
And I hope Edgeworth isn't hoping to get this powder back.
Just look over and it has like Emma has it on her cheeks, like, yeah, this is so much fun, Mr. Wright.
Emma, don't put that on your face.
Nom 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 nom.
Don't eat it!
Oh, that's such a cute swimsuit.
Have to fully
I don't
cover
need to
it.
buy more. Oh, it comes with a. Oh, that's so cute. I'm definitely paying attention to the stream.
I have to cover the whole screen. Look at me go.
Yeah.
Cover
I'm
it
definitely
all.
watching you do this.
I know you're ignoring me. I'm fully aware.
No.
You think you got 2 new people into Rush Duels? Fuck yeah, dude. Rush Duels can be very fun. They really do drag out sometimes, though. That's my only gripe. They're kind of like magic games. They kind of go on too long sometimes. Sorry, my ear itched. Come on. Cover it all. Man, this is really the way to find all the fucking, like, dust on your fucking screen.
You are getting every fucking inch.
I am.
Okay. So, Lena, what's your favorite part of the stream? My favorite part is when I watch Beat spend 10 minutes trying to cover the entire screen in fingerprint powder in the game.
I know I won't be able to get everything. Like this corner down here. But I can try. A man can dream.
A man can dream.
Come on. Cover everything. Slowly but surely. I'm getting closer and closer. My thumb is going to be fucking exhausted after this. Perfect. It's beautiful.
I'm so glad you're having fun.
And it's all gone. Come to their stream Thursday night at 8:30 CST. You know what? Okay, I'll check it out. I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for minting prints, will it? You know, wasting on the powder out of the signal.
Well, we're out of powder. No more prints.
We just won't tell Mr. Edgeworth.
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Large mooples. Okay, I'll look into them. Let's try this finger. You know what? Actually, I think this is the clearest finger. Right here. I will not cover the whole screen again, I promise. I will thoroughly cover this area, though, to try and get a clear print on the first blow. God, I fucking love the music in this series. Every time we play this game, that's all I can think about is just, oh, the music's so good. Perfect! Look at that. Emma, would you like to explain?
No. Oh shit.
I wasn't paying attention. I just said no without thinking.
Rip my finger. No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Well, that sucks. That's too bad. I thought they'd be dark. Thought they'd be dark splits.
Psst. Hey, you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Eat the evidence.
Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat?
Muda, 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 muda.
Muda, muda, muda. Muda, 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 muda. I need to squeak.
A squeak?
Yeah, like scream, eek. Okay. Chief Gant! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Now get out. Yes, sir!
Oh, wow.
We'll be on
Thank you,
our way
Officer.
to then. Wait. You, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go.
But, Mr. Wright!
Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. And the picture's telling me that Yuki was wrong and Chief Gant is totally not the suspect. But why is she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal! That's such a bad idea. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day. She'll be rizzy for the rest of the day.
Oh shit, I just liked someone's post. I'm gonna delete my fucking Instagram.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to cry.
How unfortunate.
Shut the fuck up. I see. So you liked someone's Instagram post.
So, how long until your account is deleted?
Oopsies. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Excuse me. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I've finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous.
You did want to fuck Mia.
It seems Edgeworth was right. I do
Edgeworth?
want to fuck Mia.
I was right! Oh, Edgeworth was right.
Of course he said it first. Once you're once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. I
Now's my
have
chance to see
evidence
if
that your
Edward
sister
said
is the murderer. That's
Now's
not
my chance to see if Edward said anything else about me.
what... do you say anything else about me? Does he like my hands? Does he want to hold them?
Mr.
Can't
Wright,
show evidence.
You're it shutting down.
Tonk. It's like hits
Damn
the
it.
floor.
Uh
Evolving.
Evolving. Jesus Christ.
you're evolving by leaps and bounds.
What the fuck is that sound?
I don't know.
Well, if it's not aliens, then I don't care. Never mind, it's annoying. I'm starting to cry.
Oh,
You can't read and give a fuck.
I'm
this
illiterate.
shit.
I'm illiterate.
Oh, that's okay, Lana. Not everybody can read. But I can.
I can't. I've done it before. I'm starting to see the hunger in your eyes. I'm starting to see the hunger in your eyes.
I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted
word for
you
you.
did it. You can also go fuck yourself. Yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so. Because of a certain individual. Oh, she's upset.
I do love how you voice him so sassy.
It's very fun.
Because of a certain individual. Uh-huh. Okay, girl? Come on, queen. Keep up. You know, that's how you
What you
voice
doing, girl boss? Can't look me in the eyes anymore?
it. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? You're sorry? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name?
Take that! Well, Miss Sky.
You didn't have to shout.
Sorry. It was such a funny idea.
Goodness, Wright. I know there's a glass between us, but please, you don't have to shout. Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
Fucking hell! My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until years ago. I can't. I'm done reading. cry about
Goo.
We were partners until 2 years ago. Oh yeah, Mother's Day is coming up.
Oh yeah.
I respected him as a detective, and literally nothing else.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
He's Right, sorry, I was yawning.
His
Scribes.
crimes?
Right.
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
I didn't know you knew all these big words, Mr. Wright. Inquiry. Ooh.
I own a dictionary.
That's a cute reaction. I had a dictionary.
Just pulls it out of his breast pocket and slaps it on the table.
Just really heavy thud sound.
Yeah. She's like, how did you hide that in that tiny little pocket? I have my ways. Keep talking.
Of course, these are serious offenses. 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 What you
Sorry,
doing?
I'm looking up synonyms.
Are you kidding me?
I was looking up synonyms for confess. Now, are you ready to avow? And she's like, what the fuck does that mean?
It's like, right, you do realize just because it's under the cinnamon doesn't cinnamon?
Cinnamon. Doesn't mean it's a
Because
spice.
it's a synonym doesn't mean it's a spice. Just because they're under the same thing doesn't mean they mean the same thing. That's a lesson we were all taught in like 7th grade.
I know, right?
Where you were like told like, yeah, you gotta use bigger words. Okay, thesaurus. No, all those words kind of mean something slightly different.
Because connotation versus denotation.
That's a big word for Alma. I know what
Yeah.
you mean.
Because fuck it being easy.
Yeah.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant. Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery.
Edward's little bitch.
Edgeworth's a little bitch boy. People take advantage of him all the time.
I know.
He just got out from under the thumb of Big Daddy Von Karma.
Big Daddy.
And it looks like Gant is trying to put him right back under another one.
Big Daddy. Really tickled me.
Sorry.
Trying to get out of the thumb of Big Daddy Von Karma.
Did you just call him Daddy? Big Daddy. Yes. The only party
Oh,
who could have
goodness.
possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me. Me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you. But also one other. Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Do it. Do it.
I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Aye.
The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Touche, Mr. Wright. That's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Follow orders. I am a robot. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate.
I guess you also have a dictionary.
Although I can't tell you to I just want to cry.
Just do it. Just cry. It's okay. Let your emotions out.
I can't tell you the details.
I'm going into maximum overcry. You'll never catch me once I shift into maximum overcry.
Absolutely king from my old house.
They pushed him off the slide. I fucking love that show.
Yes.
Would you like to try the line again?
Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't finish.
Although I can't.
Yeah. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day.
I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
What the fuck, little boy? You come into the fucking room and I just hear something.
That was a car door outside, I think.
As soon as he threw his toy. It's got like this.
Just
Just
as
as I suspected.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken. And I discovered that murder weapon while investigating the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. I wish correct. No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck into it. In it.
The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife!
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That would be Edgeworth's knife?
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. It wasn't as fun as I imagined. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand.
Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... She saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Star, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Well, I need to pee and I want to make some popcorn, so we'll be right back.
Ooh, popcorn.
Ooh, popcorn. Yay!
What the fuck? Hannibal? He threw the toy on the bed. I do love my dumb cat.
I need to test one more command and see if that's it. Nope, I don't know what the command is anymore. Fuck. Whoops. Dark's knife.
Well, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
I definitely wasn't doing so distracted. I got a notification from the game, and I immediately got hooked back.
Oh my god, Lena, it's Von Karma back from the grave.
Excuse me?
Look in chat. He's back. He's back from the grave. He did it. He framed Gant and killed people.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, he's back. I can't believe it. How did you survive the execution?
He's just that bad of a bitch, dude.
He killed Goodman.
He killed Goodman. It was I.
Dude, we have the fucking best. Just random people who pop in. I will always miss Autopsy Report. That was such a fun moment. It is I, Von Karma!
Oh gosh. Okay. It took a lot of work to finally close the dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. I'm getting better at reading. Your existence does not add up.
So I saw an objection.lol recently. Von Karma, I need your opinion. Are you actually homophobic?
Quite a loaded question. I think you'll be able to answer.
Nor does mine, so I return to the grave. Okay, bye, Von Karma. Thanks for stopping in.
That's the exact reaction I wanted. Not disappointed. Did the Joseph Joestar technique. Running away.
I'm not homophobic, I'm Von Karma. Homophobic
That's not
isn't
my
my name.
That isn't my name.
Is this homophobic? No, this is Von Karma!
My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. I need to pre-read these before talking. My little boy is obsessed with this, that toy. He keeps throwing it around. Maybe this is the key. I should just have this toy in here at all times.
Is it the pom-poms?
Yes.
He loves them.
He does.
So, you hid Dark's knife?
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dart case I was young. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
I wasn't ready for Von Karma to be Jesus.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Just remember, kids, Von Karma died for our sins.
Von Karma did die first. He died because of my sins against him.
His poor old heart just couldn't handle it.
Good. That's how I want them to go out.
Oh my god. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. And then I called my sister. Little boy, I'm gonna fucking kill you. For making a lot of noise. To tell her what happened, and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
Wow, you were gonna make your sister an accomplice as well?
What are you doing?
The more I learn about Lana, the less I think of her as a good sister or even a good person.
What are you, like, fucking around with? Oh, baby boy. You got his stuff. Let me get it for you, baby.
Aw.
I got you, fam.
I thought you were touching my Raggedy Andy, and I was going to exterminate you. That's my baby!
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone in the Force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
Hell yeah, the Western theme restarts! Woo! Boo doo doo boo doo 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 doo. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
Cause he's funny.
I like his accent.
Leading. His accent calms me down. The lead investigator for the SL9 incident has been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. Holy shit. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised him... Oh, Von Karma's back!
Oh, goodness
Oh, the grave is quite lonely.
I am back because the grave is quite lonely.
Oh, Lena, would you like to keep him company?
I'm gonna be the reason he goes back to that grave. Watch it.
If he's lucky, I'm gonna break that grave with him in it.
I don't know what's gonna break first, but it's gonna be me doing it.
Maybe your daughter should join you, but no. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. But no, she has a life to live, she says.
She had to be defeated
by Wright.
That bastard daughter of mine. He had already stolen the ID card. Fetch!
She's dead in my
He threw it on the
eyes.
bed, like perfectly towards me, and he's like a dog. She's dead in my eyes. You're so cute to watch, but you're so noisy. This is my cat, by the way, is what I'm talking about. He's currently throwing his toy around. You got, like, fringe. Whatever is on that pom-pom is now on you.
He's so cute, though.
He's staring at the toy like it did something to him.
Mom, I gotta bury it with. It's gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
I got bed. Whoa!
That was so high!
Don't get distracted. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. Cause he's a little bitch. I don't like little bitches on my team. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
Hey, Yuki, welcome back. Say hi to Von Karma, returned from the grave.
Fresh from the grave.
Why must that lowlife policeman have such a hexagonal face? So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
Just remember the case. Sorry, just like keep laughing about Von Karma.
Oh, hey! Von Karma has recognized you as a person, Yuki. That's pretty lucky. He doesn't normally
That's
remember
terrifying.
people after cases.
Terrifying. Don't trust him. I wouldn't. I mean, if Von Karma said my name, I would leave call because I don't want to talk about it.
You know what? He does actually murder most people that he remembers the name of.
You seem to have no place in this case for not being a Von Karma. Cut yourself last night? That sucks.
Oh, how'd it happen? That sucks.
It's not very Von Kari. That's not the way a Von Karma would do it. On the way, when we were watching that objection.lol, did you like the voice it did for Francesca?
I did.
Francesca. What the fuck's her name?
No, it's Francesca.
Francesca.
Von Karma.
That's
No,
not very Von Karma.
Franziska. Or am I right?
Franziska. God damn it. It's fine. Fran.
Ooh. Yeah, Franziska.
Francisca. You know, the irony is that if you go to our Discord right now, you can see on my profile that it's Von Karma. It's still the little gif of him just like staring and smiling.
Oh,
And
cool.
it's my favorite gif of him ever.
You were making arrows out of wood? Were they to kill your enemies with? After they defeat you in court? But
Lana,
Lana.
don't cry. You're too sexy. Aha.
Wood!
What?
Oh my god.
Only a Von Karma could easily overcome something as simple as wood. That is why you're not a Von Karma.
But not metal. Von Karmas can never defeat metal. They're our natural enemy. Is that a metal detector? No. Oh, everybody
Man, I wish I got
loses?
Everybody loses. You carry that toy in your mouth like it's a fucking newborn kitten. So funny.
Ah! It was the knife that did it.
Yeah, we knew it was the knife that did it. That's the case we're on.
Well, that's why you always gotta whittle away from yourself.
I know. Whoa, that was really high.
Do it again.
Remember, if you
You've
don't
earned my
whittle away
respect,
from
Mr.
yourself, you're accidentally gonna whittle on your shoes. I was waiting for her to say something that she was disappointed in me, and all she said was, "That's not funny," yelled from her room after she hung up. Only a bullet
I
could
hate
harm a Von Karma.
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright. That was a funny joke. Both as a defense attorney and an investigator.
I thought you were gonna say comedian. Both as a defense
And
attorney
as a comedian.
and a comedian.
That would have been good. I'm sad I didn't think of that. Now please, Get
Put
the fuck out.
Now please, put the bullet between my eyes. Take me out quickly.
Take the shot.
Sniper bullet just comes through the police precinct window, and you're like, "Oh my god!" Blood just splatters on the glass, and then you just hear it collapse. And you're like, "Oh my god!"
No, it's even worse. It's like he freaks out for like a second. He's like, "Oh, it's a good thing Emma is in here."
Oh god, what am I gonna tell Emma?
Yeah, right.
You have images after you stop the bleeding? Ah, there's images of
Seem to truly
my,
live up to your username.
oh my god. There's images of the staples that were in the back of my head somewhere. Also, the images of my scar. I will not be sharing those, though.
I have images of my fucking cat. Like, can we talk normally, please?
I have images of my cat, too.
I also have images of your cat.
And
That's
he
a cut.
posted it. Oh, that sucks. That's not too serious, though. That's good, at least.
Oh my god, I know what I'm gonna do next time we go on a rant.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's okay. I'll probably forget to do it anyways. Don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Tomorrow's
please.
trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons.
With a car.
I've got to shoot them. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Hey, at least you had protection.
Yes.
Could have been way worse. Discord! I'm hot in the moon and sleeping in the middle of the summer afternoon.
Hey. Actually, what's worse is I'm the one that reintroduced that song to you.
I know, right?
Because it just so happened to play on my Spotify DJ, and I was like, nah. Anything but Discord.
Fun fact, Lena's a brony.
Oh god, don't remind me. I would never call myself a brony. Ew.
I know, that's the funny thing.
Because I was the perfect age demographic.
Exactly. Detective Goodman's real murderer. Well, hey, it cut through that like butter. Not through your hand as much like butter. He's wearing a knife. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago.
Look at Mr. Goodman's wearing. Not worthy of being a Von Karma.
Who is worthy of being a Von Karma?
Backhanded and fucking. It's so funny thinking of him, just like right next to you, like, look what he's wearing. Not worthy of a Von Karma. He doesn't even wear an ascot. And that's not what they're called. What the fuck are those things called? The little, the ruffles, the fucking ruffles.
I don't know.
Is there a word for those? I want to see.
Edgeworth
Ruffles.
neck ruffles. Cravat.
Fuck.
It's a cravat.
Clown neck ruffles.
Anyways.
Oh my god!
You're that I'm not in jail.
Yeah, he's been executed.
I'm 6 feet under.
Freshly risen from the grave, Von Karma.
I am Von Karma.
Man, with the way you came back from the dead, we might as well call you Von Kenny.
Von Kenny.
Yeah, from South Park.
Okay.
This is the defendant lobby, all right, but there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? Von Zombies. Zom Karma.
Some karma. That sounds like a fucking Rob Zombie joke. Some karma.
That could be a song. Zombie Karma.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, you're right. I believe that.
I'm not insulting your age. You were just executed, that's all. You're not that old. You were only like
I'm not
50
insulting your
something.
age. You're just old. How old actually is?
He was in like his 50s.
Oh, well, he's only 50? Hold on. Von Karma.
You're right. You're not old enough to be a zombie. You're just old enough to be Christ. Because you are risen from the dead. Oh god, he's back with the zoomies again. Oh, she's gonna fucking slap you, little boy. And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if
Everyone's dead.
something's been happening behind the scenes. I don't know who said that, so I'll just go with Gant.
I think it's Gant. No!
Something's
Why
been
did-
happening behind the scenes.
I'm really
Edgeworth.
excited. Oh my god, we're working together.
I love
By the way,
Molotov
he's
cocktails.
like 49 to 65, so pretty much prime age. You
Hey,
know?
I called it.
Krebs me Molotov. You're not old enough to be a zombie, but you're old. Oh, shut my mouth.
He's a gill.
Hey, Edgeworth, look, Edgeworth's back. Shut up. Shut up. Edgeworth! Pay attention!
Knowing you, you've already figured it out.
He is a
Who-
guild.
Who the owner of the 7777777 ID number is, that is. Look at his side part.
Look at his side part. What is he, gay?
And look at that pathetic little blue hedgehog over there. Disgusting defense attorney. It's like Sonic and Phoenix standing right next to each other, and they're like,
What is that?
is he insulting me, or is he insulting both of us? Because, like, you're the blue hedgehog, but I'm the defense attorney,
Goodness.
but people call me a hedgehog, so... Wears a napkin in his shirt to court. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. It's Gant. And Edgeworth is like, don't fucking say it out loud.
If you say his name 3 times, he'll come, you know.
He's Voldemort.
Voldemort.
If you say his name, he'll arrive. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. No shit, Edgeworth is fucking smarter than you!
I heard that sneeze.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. That man can hardly get the witnesses to say their names. Okay, that's true, though.
Did you hear my sneeze?
I did not. I was too busy paying
Did you not
attention.
hear it? Your mic picked it up.
Oh, whoops.
This is proof.
I was watching your little boy run around like a gremlin.
Me too.
You know what, Yuki? You're right. That's the worst part, though. I don't really like the books. I like the movies. I do enjoy the movies, but I don't want to support them because I hate J.K. Rowling.
Uh-huh.
That's my rant. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes, right? and Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty. But she didn't do it! I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. Oh my god, he does care.
The person who's not what karma cannot find where the number belongs to.
To be
I
fair,
killed to hear Von Karma say 7777777 like at least 3 times in court. Seriously.
7777777. And then, like 2 minutes later, the person who owns the ID number 7777777 is. Actually, Von Karma, I think you said one extra. No, I didn't.
Von Karma never makes mistakes.
Could not figure that much.
You disappoint me, Edgeworth. Could not figure that one. Oh my god. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her. Phoenix is 24.
You don't speak of they.
They. That.
That. I liked either one of them.
They. Is. Yeah.
Stop.
There is nothing.
Stop.
And then she puts her face back down in the soup.
Yep. Soup.
The truth. Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial.
Don't be stupid.
Is Von Karma too afraid to admit defeat? Never! But to give Von Karma credit, Phoenix is 24, not 22. And Larry is 23. That trial was a fraud. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
You're a fraud.
I'll think about it. See you in court, Wright.
Bye.
And then he vaporizes himself to teleport away.
I don't remember the Star Trek sounds.
I was doing the TARDIS sound.
Thank you.
Isn't the Star Trek sound like the or something like that?
I can't fucking remember. It's been a long time.
Oh my god. Yuki and Von Karma are duking it out in the comments.
Dare to say that to a Von Karma. Yeah, I do.
Okay, here's what it sounds like.
Well, I know what a TARDIS sounds like.
No,
Oh, you
no,
did
no,
Star
this is
Trek
the
one?
Star Trek. I was close. There's a lot of random noises, but it is mostly the that like slowly gets louder and then quieter as they teleport. This is it. Oh my god. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. Oh, there's popcorn kernel in my teeth. There we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. I gotta get this popcorn out of my mouth. Judge, could you please not do this in court? Just a little longer. Give me one moment. I accidentally put my finger down my throat.
I'm just spitting facts.
Let me just write my testimony on his bald head. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement.
Yeah.
But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Damn it!
Chief Gant. Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Aji. Been back to the pool yet?
Oh, like how you asked Edgeworth that.
No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Ho ho! That's a good one. Don't think I can top that.
Don't think I can top that. Edgeworth starts talking. Hush now. God damn it. I'm sorry. God damn it! No, it's not funny anymore! I forgot the joke!
Shut your mouth, Chief Gant. Judge.
Shut your mouth!
Remove him from court. No. God damn it. Fuck. I thought that would work.
Sorry. It's only when Phoenix is sassy does this shit kind of work. It's like, Judge, remove Chief Gant from the court. Okay! Why did it work when he said it?
I like the way he says it.
He sounds cool when he says it.
He's so assertive. My young man, you have such a way with words. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours?
Who wears an orange suit?
Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
Where is she?
She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
I'm back, bitches.
What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished.
Well, be on with it, Diffidant.
Oh. That's
Yeah,
a big
then.
word for you, Edgeworth.
It's not a word. I'm just trying to insult you.
What the fuck is that? I don't get it.
I love the idea of her just being like, oh.
Ouch.
Prosecutor. Fuck. Prosecutor. Damn it. Well then, what's your request? What the
Your Honor.
fuck is the little boy doing?
Yeah?
It's probably fine.
I don't hear anything. Is he in your room?
No, he was moving around somewhere.
Cool. So he's either in the closet right outside your room, or he's fine. So, Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Pretty please.
Huh?
Huh?
Naked, huh?
Naked, huh?
Naked grandma! Naked, huh?
Such a...
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
No.
Oh. She's guilty of a side part. best lawyers have no hair part. That means Phoenix is one of the best lawyers then.
Damn. You're right. Wait, doesn't Apollo also not have a hair part?
He does not.
His hair is a disgrace.
Fine.
Yeah, it's not laid like flat though.
Well, Apollo's is like smoothed back.
It's all the comment hair. I confess to all charges against me. I confess. Oh. It's the voice I just did. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman. In the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. It was...
No, Lana! You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
But Lana!
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney.
Jesus Christ, Lana.
The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Would you kindly? I will render verdict! Fucking Bioshock.
Oh yeah.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. The request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. This can't be happening. It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. Shut the fuck up! One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Jesus Christ, little boy. He's like running at the wall, bouncing off it, and then fucking running around.
Yes, you know what that's called?
Zoomies.
Waking me up at 4 in the fucking morning.
God damn, little boy.
That's why you get to sleep with them one night.
Okay. Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut, hmm? No. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, Pippi. Goodbye, Pippi. Hannibal! I will grab you, little boy.
Do it. Do it.
No. Do not. Good boy. He laid down.
If you like lightly push him, he'll lay down.
I put a blanket in front of his face. Or a pillow, I mean. Where the fuck did he just go? Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No! Hannibal. Out. God, I love Edgeworth being sassy. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
I like the
What?
idea a lot of just cause Von Karma. Whoa. I just read the chat. I was gonna make a comment about Von Karma.
Maybe someone should bonk her on the head with a clock and then they will truly be alike. God,
just
that's a
find it really
good
funny.
joke.
The idea of Von Karma just like
Hannibal,
the
I swear to God.
spirit just like nearby Edgeworth watching this unfold and just being extremely upset
No,
about
go
everything.
lay down.
Just critiquing everything. Fucking backseat attorneying, whatever.
Backseat prosecuting.
Yeah.
What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. You use a medium to do these murders? With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal, hmm? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh, to whom? As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth. I'm gonna say that again, I can do better. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue.
Quiet.
Shut up.
Shut your mouth. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. Stupid ideas could not stay in his head and it exploded into his hair and eyebrows. Oh my god. That is the perfect fucking, like, representation of Phoenix. God damn. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant? Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words. Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand. Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. I love that about him.
I was about to say, I was like, there's no way he's not like, ooh, like totally into it right now.
Wow, Edgeworth.
Completely forgets where he is. Just like, wow, what a man.
Right. Contain yourself, you're drooling.
Right, why are you staring at me and drooling? Contain yourself.
Right. Eyes up, mouth closed. Don't
Okay,
want to
so-
wet your sand, do you? Now then, witness. Please state your name and occupation. What?
You let me out of the cage! I'm back!
He fed me
boy.
dog treats for dinner!
I liked it, but that's not the point!
I said name and occupation.
Don't touch that. It's gonna fuck up my microphone. Anyways, don't rub on the tablet. Stop. I love you. Okay, just want you to know that, cat.
Okay, they're both young and neither of them study law, but they do actually help him in court. Oh, so they're not 9 and 17, they're both 16.
But they act like it.
Yeah, they do act like 9-year-olds.
Don't chew on that tablet. Come here, little boy. You gotta get the kiss toll.
That's his timeout, the kissed hole.
Take go.
My name is Emma. Emma Sky. I forgot the voice for a second. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister.
Oh, that's your job. That's cute.
My job? Being Lana's little sister. And I want to be a scientific investigator.
Nah, Yuki beat the knife. The knife just cut him once.
Not the knife out of one.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct?
Wow, you guys really like bringing my trauma back up all the time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
2 years ago, blah 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 blah. Yes.
Blah blah blah. Joe Dark. Blah 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 blah. Joe Dark.
Yes.
I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. Two ass hats won't let me forget.
Yes, yes, suppress regret. Nobody has to know, whatever. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
I'm sorry. My mama didn't raise a bitch. So get over yourself.
Oh shit, Yuki's pulling out the Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a duel.
See my car with my Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, wouldn't that just be Kyla?
I draw, and with this final draw I reveal.
I forgot the name.
Exodia!
Sorry, Yuki, I'm not making fun of you, just the way you said it.
A duel? What kind?
Ever heard of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Do you like a card games?
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant? Yes, it most certainly is. You want to fight me on it, Judge? I'll throw hands.
So assertive.
Well, okay then. You sure gave in fast. Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. Traumatize your assistant! Yay!
I was waiting in my sister's office that day.
Constantly killed and resurrected.
A man came running in, and he took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant.
For some reason, her hair makes it look like her eyes are open at different amounts. I don't know why.
I see what you mean.
The man raised up his knife, and he stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
Oh, there we go. There's our contradiction. Boom. He was stabbed in the back.
Mr. Wright, really? I'm still talking.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, shit. Judge, I have evidence for that claim. Don't fucking, don't take off
Ding,
my
ding,
life.
ding, Judge! Judge! Ding 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 ding.
What's going on?
Good thing you weren't harmed.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed. Sorry.
He passed out. You don't remember much.
Clearly. Mr. Wright! Oh no, we've got Demon King form and Karma mode going on in the chat.
Some shit going on.
Oh shit, it's an anime battle. That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? I don't fucking know. I just need it. That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Aji, is this really necessary? Well, they think so, yes? You underestimate my power. We had a picture of the deceased, didn't we? Or maybe not.
Are you talking about the drawing on the back of the thing? Evidence list?
Well, sure, there's that, but I thought we had a picture of him, like, with the knife in his back. I don't know. I'll just press on everything. Oh my god. These two are really going off in our comments.
This is
Full
awesome.
on anime battle style. 2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct?
Yes, she was second in command under the deputy chief of police scant. Excuse me. My sister. She was the best detective ever.
Yes, I remember. Deputy Chief Gant and Miss Sky used to be quite the pair. I
You'd be
believe...
like the best objective outlaw ever.
I know. Oh my god. I believe they shared the same office.
That's right. That's right. I'd always sit at my sister's desk. And dream about playing that organ.
She passes out on the organ.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, my ears! What's up? Look at the knife. Knife where?
You're so dumb. Read the whole thing. Look at the knife in the illustration.
Oh, it's
Oh,
dull.
I see.
Oh yeah, that doesn't really look like a knife, does it?
It's a lightsaber.
It's a glow stick. They're raving.
Clear stick. It was all a misunderstanding. He's actually still alive. He just doesn't like his brother much.
I'm
No!
gonna play with that glow stick too.
It's horrible. My little boy, don't touch it! Don't touch it!
I have to say, partner, the biggest betrayal in my life was finding out my brother was still alive, but just avoiding me.
It's gotta suck. Hey, Kistle! No, Kistle! Come here. I dare you. Hop up on this bed. Give me that kiss.
The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day.
Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished her work. I only remember because I was really young.
It's midnight where you are now? Huh. That tells me too
like-
much about you.
No, that's creepy. Don't say that.
Time zones.
I can dox you so easily. That's what that came off as. I was like, whoa, let's bring it back.
Dabba dabba dabba.
A man?
Yeah, man. Oh, you mean the?
Joe Dark. He was a... looks like a Pokemon character.
Is that you,
I think
Larry?
it's the eyes.
Ew. No. Don't you dare call Larry him.
He was a serial killer. Ooh. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, hi! Oh my god! It's so good to see you!
I'm so happy to see you.
Full karma mode does exist because you are Von Karma. Joe Dark
have
was
no
brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest. When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right? Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office.
There's a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. That's when I saw... yeah.
What was the prosecutor doing there? That day, there were two people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Almost forgot about Gant. Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony. I assume that would be why he was the first to run after Dark.
When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was good as dead.
Oh, dear Lord. They really just keep going.
Awesome.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in.
I don't clearly remember what happened then. But...
Hold it! Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out.
The lights?
The light. Were you in my bathroom, little boy?
Okay, bye. No kiss, asshole.
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby.
So, the electricity went out? Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right. Right, but just then, lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. And you fuckers won't ever let me forget it. Thanks.
The Phoenix Wright universe doesn't exist. Correct. It's a Von Karma universe. Oh my god.
That's the most awesome thing I've ever heard. Correct. It's a Von Karma universe.
I see.
So unhinged.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman. The victim. Hear more. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw?
Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before. Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough? Ask about the picture. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor.
All of fiction does not exist. Is this your picture? Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture.
Okay.
Oh no, Von Karma is returning to the grave by, root of milting. And yet you would insist on denying its existence? Ha! Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture. That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold! This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident. Please turn it over, Your Honor. Turn it over. Turn it... Ah! What's this? Yes, what is that?
Looks like a man having a rave.
Looks like two men partying.
I get distracted by Hannibal.
What's he doing?
Hey, that's it! That's the picture I drew.
Well, I just heard a noise, so I just had to look over. Where the fuck did you go?
He's
Just
vanished into the nether.
It's fine.
Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here.
That's what they call it.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list. Huh? These lists, they're different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. Aw, you want Von Karma to keep living just without any abilities?
So just to be... Okay, I'm dead.
2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? What?
Cool, seeing him freak out.
Order! Order! But, Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Cause I thought it'd be funny. Cause that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor! Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Yes, that's quite conceivable. Mr. Edgeworth? It's possible. Let's see. Is something wrong? Do you even have to ask? Sorry, Your Honor. I shit myself. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing. Oh no. That's that thing. That thing that was dancing in the evidence room. Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. I guess he was out of scrap paper. Evidence list restored and updated in the court record. Very well, witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor. I was so enraptured by this fight in the comments. Hey, Judge, have you been following the fight going on in chat?
No, what's going on now?
Looks like Montgomery's back from the dead. He's making fun of Edgeworth.
Ah, I miss the days when he would do that in court. Judge! I don't know, I think this
Judge,
is the full
stop talking
picture.
to chat. I'm sorry?
I think this is the full picture.
I don't know, but I should have gone to bed.
What would that be if it's not the blue badger, though?
It's Chief Gant's clown ass.
Oh no, they found my clown Sona.
This is the worst part about this case, because have you ever played this case before too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've also played it, and I just cannot remember jack shit.
I know. What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. I almost said piece of paper, but it's picture. When she was looking at the P. Look at a piece of evidence from a different perspective. Oh my god, it's the jar!
Yeah.
I don't know how you would have to look at it to see it that way, but like...
I do like Von Karma from the grave helping us out, just so we look better than Edgeworth.
Like this. Here we go. Boom, the blue badger head. God damn, if I can fucking flip this the right way. Oh, here we go. Like this. Boom, blue badger.
Ta-da.
Dude, we get it.
I don't know, sorry, I was just messing with it.
This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows.
Sorry, I was reading comments.
After that, I must have fainted.
You may be a bitch, but you are a genius.
This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first, I was in such a state of shock that he couldn't do anything.
During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Damon Gant and Lana Skye. 2 or 3 days later, the memory should still have been fresh in her mind. Excuse me, witness. But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
It looks cool.
So, at the time you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue?
No, I couldn't see him clearly. The lightning was so bright, and I was knocked to the floor.
You were knocked to the floor.
Dark had a tight grip on me. But when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed.
Poor Emma.
Joe Dark was kinda bad.
I'm just glad she wasn't hurt. Oh my god.
I just said it for funsies.
What happened after the lightning flashed? Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Shh, we don't speak of that.
And now they're just going back and forth.
Oh, I love it.
Of course! This is the exact scene!
It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives? Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright? No, of course not. I'd better watch out or he might find some way to cut my salary.
I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives. So I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture? Huh? Oh, well... That's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind, and yet there's clearly a contradiction here.
Yeah, their hands are huge. Best part about this is I'm so distracted by not thinking.
The knife, look at the knife.
Did you just immediately submit the knife for evidence without thinking?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Stop!
I'm just looking now. I'm not gonna present anything else.
Oh, hi Pippi. You're not gonna come in here and present Hannibal. Get out. Out. And you're not chasing after her.
I don't have any evidence about a blunt knife. Do the cloth? Okay. Nope.
Now chase her. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
That's a good question, but like that. Let me try something. No. Oh my god. That's why I kind of hate this case. Saying Von Karma, then Edgeworth, then Von Karma. Nice.
He always freaks out when I go to the bathroom. Like I'm never coming back.
I don't have a picture of the murder. Well, that's it. There goes the music. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report? And now it would be the knife.
What's up, little boy?
The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken. Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
Oh, Jesus.
But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence.
She looks a little too happy.
See the murder weapon? The tip is broken too.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
Great God, Karma is amazing. I love him.
You
Let me see it
did
again.
lead me in the right direction. Bless you.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
Fuck.
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
Pray
It's
tell.
obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. Ah! What's the meaning of this?
Kiss toll, kiss toll.
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand. Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there. The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken. That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time. But she was sure she remembered correctly. But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already about a little something called falsified evidence? You're treading on thin ice, Wright. All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility. No. Ugh! She wears boots. Order! 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 Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted? Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story, there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife. What are the chances of there being two broken knives? The trophy. We knew about that one. Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's. Could there have been one? There is another one.
The murder weapon was me.
I'm the broken knife! And Phoenix suddenly transforms into a broken fucking knife and he's like, it was me all along! Look at my hair! If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Wright. I blinked and my contacts were all fuzzy.
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife. I assume, then, that you have some information about this other broken knife? If so, please feel free to enlighten us. The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon.
Just pick a picture of Phoenix.
I can't save. I should have saved. I don't know if it's that or the picture.
What do you mean?
It's either the trophy or the picture.
Well, not the trophy. The trophy doesn't have that. So it has to be the picture.
The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Oh, thank God. Right here inside this picture. This is a picture of the award ceremony. Ah! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's the broken murder weapon.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding.
Oh!
You okay?
No, I'm dead.
Oh, you're just making noises so that he knows not to do that. I get it.
Well, it did kind of hurt, but like, you know, like a paper cut.
Right, but I remember you saying that you... Yeah.
Oi!
That's my broken knife!
It's the halberd. I remember that.
Albert.
As we earlier concluded, that was the wrong voice. The knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award. Order! 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 Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation. Thank you for your help, Von Karma. It's always appreciated. But that
I'm so smart.
That can't be! Oh? And why not, Mr. Edgeworth? Because if the King of Prosecutors award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed. What do you mean? I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh. Oh! But the prosecutor was the one who actually died. That's true. What's going on here? It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions.
It's Ow! I remember everything!
Witness?
Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it?
could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back?
I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it.
What? You drew that?
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. All this time, I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
Probably right here in my colon. Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony. Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Skye?
Yes, Your Honor. My cat's gone again.
First the knife mix-up and now the blue badger. Yeah, it's the weird-looking vase. This should be interesting. Bing, 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 bing.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then, there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw a shadow.
Okay.
This is certainly most unusual. Try impossible! The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Yes, well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Whoa, I forgot about this animation.
Stop! Please!
Don't pursue this any further.
Lana! What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair.
But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that, little boy? I'm talking.
Chief Prosecutor Sky.
I'm paying attention.
We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back. Silence! The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant. Imagine Emma is the murderer. It seems we're finally getting to the
Easy.
core of the matter. That would be funny. Are you sure about this?
Of course. See? I even drew a picture of him here. Ta-da!
But it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast. And that was just this year. The
Did
Blue
on my
Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable.
You know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department.
Oh, did my notification not go off? Thanks for the follow, Von Karma.
Holy shit. Von Karma. Is he
Weird.
part of the crew?
Wonder why my notification didn't go off.
What are you doing? Oh, you're in the box.
I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before somewhere. Now I finally remember.
Oh, brother. Just when you thought that things had caused enough commotion. Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing?
I don't know.
His shadow? So you mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile and all?
Stop fucking up my door.
Is he clawing at your door?
He's calling at my bubba.
Bubba. Pippi, he's
You can
not in the
already
room.
see the
Calm the
marks
fuck
he's made.
down.
That's right. That's right. I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
Had.
This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken. That may well be. Too quick for my small mind to process. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did. Oh? And I suppose you have an explanation. If so, then by all means, please tell us what this shadow really was. What was it Emma saw when that lightning flashed? Who is this Blue Badger really? The Blue Badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture. Yet she's certain she saw its shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the defense's belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the Blue Badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room.
Mr. Wright!
In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is it that the witness saw in that instant? Please show us this mysterious Blue Badger look-alike. The mysterious Blue Badger was in fact this. But that's... what exactly is that? I believe it's some sort of jar.
Mr. Wright! It doesn't look anything like the Blue Badger.
Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint? Our viewpoint? I've got to show them the correct angle to look at this from. Well, is this a miracle or what? No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger. No, it can't be! Order! Order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this... Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point? What do you mean? So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything. I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything. Indeed? Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar? Would it be the murderer? You're just too smart. The court was afraid of your knowledge and had to execute you. Okay, you want to help me out now? What's different knowing that this jar was seen? It's the location.
Yes.
That jar is from Gant's side of the office. I don't know though. It would still be in that office.
Stop playing with the door. Stop it. Don't assume he's over here. Kiss toll, kiss toll. What does it say where the murder took place? Evidence?
Well, they say it took place in the office.
Don't go down there, baby. Go over there.
I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, it's probably the location. Because it would be the opposite side of the office. Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar. At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright. Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? Where? The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant. But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself. Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office. Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body from Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office? Yes? Why would he do that? There's no reason. It was I, Von Karma, who moved the body. Exactly. If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason. Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright? I finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying? That would have to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
The suit of armor holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword. Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy. No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking. Yes, there is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room. Another possibility? Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless. I don't know if I can go through with this. Mr. Wright, what's the matter? If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall,
Dang. You mean Mr. Marshall died?
Emma
Because
was
of
the murderer. Oh.
me? No!
It's a little too late for me to be screaming, so I don't really feel comfortable. Oh, she fucking fainted.
And she faints.
And she's
I never imagined her testimony would lead to this. So it was the witness who took the victim's life, and then proved so with her own testimony. This is unprecedented.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Skye, but given the circumstances...
Yo, Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. If you bite my foot, I will kill you. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her? Stop licking my foot, you creep.
Imagine that, coming from you.
Weird. Anyways.
If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're gonna have to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
Evidence?
I'm willing to bet you don't.
Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence. If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead. That has not stopped us before.
We certainly can't get dead people to testify. Not yet, at least.
Not yet, yeah.
This has all been a
Not
wild
yet.
goose chase from the beginning. Touche, Miss Skye. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility. You mean there's still another possibility? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life, in one manner or another.
That's impossible.
So my client is not the murderer, but the witness is. I know, right? This is unprecedented. No, it's not! Literally the first case of this game has the fucking witness be the murderer, and their own testimony proves it. Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist? I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind.
Tablet. Little boy, you're gonna have to move.
Don't stop. Come here.
Is in the evidence. It's on the jar. This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
Do not be mistaken, Miss Skye. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased. This is the message left by the deceased. This is that blue badger from before, right?
Sorry, Hannibal. So cute. Was he going to just speak the killer's name? Whoa, what was that accent?
If that thing could, I'm sure it would. Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. A message was left here. On the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar. It looks like someone wiped the blood away. Ooh, guilty party. Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. Yes, there is a line here, drawn in blood. So what you're saying is these dots were once lines. Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message. One that someone apparently wiped away. Yeah, it says Emma. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions. Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent.
No.
Or, use luminol. Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. Gotta connect these dots to make letters. There's only one thing the victim would have written given the circumstances. His murderer's name. So it's like...
It's really funny thinking Phoenix is like drawing this out on a board. It's like that, and like that. Well, my poor Batman's probably gonna pop.
Oh, that sucks. It's a defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma. So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind. Of all people. She may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life was Emma Skye.
Seaworthy, I can't say I didn't warn you.
Chief Gant.
Do you understand the implications of what you've done?
What? What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not?
Ah!
Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
Ah! Yeah, it is past midnight. But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know we aren't defenders of justice?
What?
We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter, even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
What's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death. How could he just stand there like it wasn't his fault? Order! 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 All right. See you later, Von Karma. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the follow.
You're very entertaining.
The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows. Yay! We finished 2 parts of the fucking trial! There's only a few more left. I bet we could finish this tomorrow. Probably even start on Danganronpa next week. Danganronpa 2.
Ooh, that's... I hate how excited I am, only just so we get more Monokuma. That's literally it.
I know, right? All right, well, let's call it there and let's find somebody to raid. Woo! Who's even live right now? Oh, they've got a subathon? Let's go for them. Give them some attention for that. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I will see you tomorrow, probably for the end of Ace Attorney 1. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and raid our new friend, Combat Cake Roll, who is streaming some Among Us for a subathon. So look forward to that. We'll be back tomorrow. Good night, everybody.